Chris, do you want to jump over your t-shirt as well? Yeah. Don't let Neil have a dog.
Okay, well, we're here in Lincoln to launch the Conservative campaign in the East Midlands for the European elections. National Party Chairman Grant Shapps has come along to help us launch the campaign and has kindly agreed to give us a few words. So, Mr. Shapps, why should people vote Conservative at the European elections?
Well, this is a really important set of elections. It's the first time, remember, since we had that whole Euro crisis, all that turmoil, that people have had their chance to have a say. And I think most people in Britain feel it's time to have a real choice over what happens in Europe. Should we have more Europe, less Europe? Conservatives believe that we've got enough Europe, that we should be controlling more things from home, and actually that most of all, the British people deserve an in-out referendum, that final say. It's only by voting Conservative you can possibly get that in-out referendum, and that's why this set of elections is going to be so important.
Now, you mentioned about the referendum. That's something I've been finding coming up quite a lot on the doorstep, round and about in the East Midlands. But is it something that's an issue in the rest of the country as well?
Absolutely. People really are saying, unless you were old enough to vote in that 70s referendum, I wasn't personally, some people will have been, even those who didn't think they were voting for the kind of EU that we now have. What they thought they were voting for was a common market. We want to renegotiate with Europe. We want to make sure that actually in the end people get the proper say as to whether they stay in or leave on the basis of that renegotiation. Again, you can only get it by voting Conservative.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers. Okay.